E
E
A
A
G
G
L
L
E
E
S.
S. Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly eagles fly.
Fly eagles fly. Fly eagles fly.
Yo, that man, you know what it is, your boy Philly Fresh, aka the General, man. Listen, man, if you haven't done it, please make sure you hit that sub button right down there. I appreciate it in advance. If you want to push me out there, you gotta hit the like. When you hit the like, it pushes my content out there. More people get to see it. That's just how YouTube works. Comment, let me let me know. I seen the last couple videos. You know, people been putting the thumbs down. Let me know why you give a thumbs down. I'll take all criticism, good, bad, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not a type of man that if you feel some type of way, you can't express how you feel to me, and I'm just gonna be on some bull crap. That's never been me. You know what I mean? If you got a problem, NFL, wow, NFL. If y'all haven't heard about it, yeah, I'm pretty sure every content creator, Eagles wise, has talked about it, and I'm pretty sure the ops guys like the Washington no names and the New York midgets, and also them cowgirls. I know that they probably made a video about this too. So Jalen Hurts was the worst quarterback last year. I don't know. I didn't see every quarterback, but if you look at his stats, right? A lot of things were below Carson Wentz, but it was only a 4-game sample size. But Jalen Hurts did do a lot of things that a lot of people have not done in that 4-game sample size. But here's the thing with these numbers: they can be so miscrewed. They can make you believe something just by giving you numbers, and the numbers are true. The numbers be true. I'm not a numbers guy. I'm an eye test guy. The numbers can be true, but they can be screwed to make it look like how they want it to look. Like, you can say a quarterback was pressured the most in the NFL, whatever the case may be, but they're not counting how much pressure. Are you getting a free run up the middle, a linebacker up the middle sacking you? Are your linemen taking time to fix their gloves, a la Jamon Brown, while you're supposed to be blocking and getting your quarterback sacked? Are you helping your quarterback get sacked by sacking your damn self by running into him? These kind of things do not tell the whole story of pressure, because it could just be a guy with a hand in the quarterback's face, and they call that pressure. See, this is why, and I love Gate City. You already know that's my guy, man. Shout out to the Battlebird podcast, man. Seriously. But this is why me and Gate City, we look at things differently. And that's fine. That's fine. He's really a numbers guy. And I look at it like, man, I don't say F the numbers, because the numbers are what they are. But I do know how the numbers can mess with your head. Pause. But like I just said with the sack situation, the pressure situation, even the sack situation, it's not telling the whole story. It's not telling the whole story. Yeah, Chase Young last year, right, had 7.5 sacks, which Ryan Kerrigan also had. Shout out to LB. I know he keep preaching that, and it's the truth. But these stats are not going to tell you that they had the best defensive line in football. So him getting double teamed probably wasn't a whole lot, because you couldn't. So it's not telling the whole story, man. And what's also not telling the whole story, because they got Carson Wentz at 23, and they got Jalen Hurts. Now Jalen Hurts has not won the job yet. I think he should. I think he will. I think that when it comes to training camp, he's going to get the first reps, and they're going to see if he ups his level. And shout out to him, because he's been working his behind off. So maybe this is just more fuel for the fire. Maybe this is just more fuel for the fire. And shout out to him. I hope the best for him. He's a Philadelphia Eagle quarterback. Are you freaking kidding me? Hope we win this freaking Super Bowl with the kid. Couple of them. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here to talk about why the quarterbacks are ranked, or why they ranked them, how they ranked them. And one of the reasons is, and I gotta hats off to the organization, because they just brought in another piece. The main situation was the offensive line was so freaking bad. They were so hurt. See, when they put up that Hurts was the worst quarterback, and when they put up that Carson Wentz was the 23rd quarterback, worst quarterback, whatever the case may be, when they put up the numbers, they're not going to tell you that they had a different offensive line every single game except for about 3. They're not going to tell. They're not going to tell you things like that. And shout out to the organization once again, man, for bringing in Lee Raven Clark. I don't really know too much about the guy. I do know he went to Texas Tech. I don't know his measurements. I don't know how big he is and all that. But I do know that in 4 years he started 15 games for the Colts. He started 15 games for the Colts. They said he was solid, and that's another thing, man. Like, Nick Sirianni is bringing his guys over here, and I like that. Now, Doug probably couldn't do that because everybody wanted to stay in Kansas City or whatever the case may be. But I like that the head coach is bringing his guy. It looked like he is bringing his type of people, his type of culture. And that's what you need. You need to have you ride or die with the way that you want to do things. And I like that. 3rd round pick, played 15 games in 4 years. In college, he played right tackle. No, he played left tackle and right guard. Something I wish JP would have did last year, but that's neither here nor there. We ain't going to talk about that. So I say that to say this. The offensive line was the worst in football. Can we rank that, please? Pretty please, with sugar on top? The offensive line was the worst in football, and it's not even close. It's not even a near second. The offensive line was worse than both quarterbacks. That's facts. Now, people want to argue with me about how bad Carson Wentz was. All right, cool. But you cannot argue the fact that the offensive line was worse. You can't. I'm sorry. Did Carson Wentz miss throws and have bad games and fumble the football? But yes, hell yeah. But go watch them games. That's all I'm gonna say. Go watch how. Like, most quarterbacks would have folded under pressure. And that's nothing, we take shots at Carson and all that and saying he got up out of here. He got up out of here because they wasn't trying to help him. They wasn't trying to put a team around him like they doing for Jalen Hurts. It's just a year too late. So don't tell me the kid not tough. Do you know, and I'm going to keep saying this, do you know by week 8, we ran the ball 189 times. Carson Wentz had 164 quarterback hits. That's how bad the offensive line was. And I'm not trying to hear, oh, he was holding the ball. Yeah, because nobody was getting open, number one. And number two, of course you got to hold the ball. But when he holds the ball and he makes his miraculous plays, like what he did with Miles Sanders in the back of the end zone, everybody praises him. Everybody says that's good. But then when things start to break down and he does the same thing, but it's not the same result, then we're going to grind him up. I'm saying that to say this, that the offensive line was bad. Jalen Hurts was not worse than the offensive line either. So the NFL is playing these number games on y'all. Don't let them do it. Do not let them do it. Lee Raven Clark, welcome to the Philadelphia Eagles. Appreciate you coming through. I hope you make a big impact. Because our offensive line freaking stunk last year. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all already know. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.